when Jesus declared in Luke 19:40 that if his disciples remained silent the stones would cry out. He encoded his entire testimony into one Hebrew phrase. And we know this is intentional, because John the Baptist reveals it in Matthew 3-9, when he tells the Pharisees that God is able from these stones of Banam to raise up children Banam to Abraham. He literally says God can make sons from stones, and in Hebrew you just remove one letter. The word for stone is eben, which contains ben meaning son, but it goes deeper because eben breaks down to if meaning father plus ben meaning son. The word stone literally means father plus son combined into one word. Now here's where everything clicks. In John 8:18 Jesus declares, I am one who testifies for myself, and my other witness is the Father who sent me. Hebrew law required two witnesses to establish legal testimony. The Father is one witness. The Son is another witness. And stones eben contain both of the Father and ben the Son in their name. But here's what makes this absolutely explosive. The phrase cry out in Hebrew is ana, which literally means to testify, to bear witness, to give legal testimony. So when Jesus says the stones will cry out, he's not talking about rocks making noise. He's saying the stones will testify. The stones will bear witness. And they're qualified to testify because they contain both required witnesses, the Father and the Son united in one name. Jesus himself is called both the Son and the stone throughout Scripture, the cornerstone, the stone the builders rejected. So when Jesus says the stones will testify if the Son stays silent, he is declaring that creation itself, which contains Father and Son in its identity, will bear legal witness to who he is. And here's what makes this so obvious, it's painful. You can see this reality simply by looking at a stone. Pick one up. That rock in your hand is called Father plus Son in Hebrew, and the phrase says it will testify. The entire phrase the stones will cry out literally means the Father and Son will bear witness. That's Jesus's complete testimony from John 8:18 encoded into 5 words. Who testifies? The stones eben, the Father Av and Son Ben. What do? Cry out ana. They testify. They bear witness. The whole gospel is sitting right there in plain Hebrew, and it is so obvious if it was a snake it would have bit you. The phrase itself is the answer, the witness, the testimony. The Father and Son testifying together encoded into creation itself, so that even if you pick up a rock you are holding the testimony of God in your hand.